Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you the best online business to start in 2026. For those of you that don't know completely who I am, my name is Solopreneur Closer, and I have a goal to make this amount of money per month using the very business model I'm going to be showing you right in this video. So if you're somebody who is completely ambitious like me, you're somebody who is trying to make money, you're trying to make the people you love proud, and you're trying to fulfill purpose, this is the very video you should be watching. So as we begin, I want to urge you, please ensure that you close every single tab that is open right now, shut every single distraction as you get into the depths of this video, because trust me, this may be the only video you needed to watch right here on YouTube, right? So with all of that said, this is Solopreneur Closer, the money guy, somebody just trying to make money, and I create slides like this one showing you guys what I'm doing so you can copy me and do exactly what I'm doing, and we make money together, right? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what I'm doing, trying to get to $10,000 per month before the end of 2026. And yes, I'm gonna leave it plain just as it is. I'm trying to get to $10,000 a month in Zambia, living in Africa here. So if there's some of you watching me from North America, South America, Asia, Europe, trust me, you are living in a much better economy than me, right? So if I'm gonna be able to hit this goal, and I know for sure by God that I'm gonna hit this goal by the end of 2026, then stick around and let me show you the full-blown roadmap that I'm going to be using to get to this height, right? If you're ambitious just like me and you have hopes of making loads of money, it sounds unreasonable, stick around to the end of this video. Like I said, I'm going to show you what we are going to be doing to genuinely make this money, right? Legitimately, genuinely, with all honesty, right? So combining my 5 years of experience trying to make loads of money and shamelessly failing at tons of ventures, and of course being called a stupid child by family members and being ridiculed, mocked by friends, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna be telling you like my honest lesson trying to make money, right? It is not so super good as most people think, right? So stick around. I'm going to show you the number one best online business model to start in 2026 as a complete beginner. If you're a complete newbie, you don't have any money, right? I'm going to be showing you what business you should be doing at this very point, right? So now, to begin with, I've tried and failed at loads of online ventures to the point of even quitting. I've tried affiliate marketing, drop shipping, print on demand. I've tried sports betting. I've tried quite a number of stuff, right? I've tried forex trading, day trading, and all of those things you could ever think of. Online making money apps and I've tried all those things, trust me, and I know exactly what is working right in 2026. Thank God I'm here recording this video for other versions of me with similar goals and aspirations, right? You're trying to make money, you're trying to make your parents proud, you're trying to fulfill purpose in life, right? So basically, let's do it together. So here is question one. Should you even try to start a business if you're a complete beginner, starting from zero, no money, right? Should you be trying to build a business at that point in time? Honestly, I don't think you should even start a business if you're a complete newbie with zero skills. But don't worry, before you ever try to bash me, don't worry, I'm going to keep things simple. I'm going to tell you why right here. So before you even try to bash me, you all keyboard warriors, I know some keyboard warriors are rushing, typing, in the keyboard, on the keyboards, right? So hear me out for a moment, just for a quick moment. There is something better you can do as a complete beginner who has never run a single business before. There's something for you, right? Something to get you to a level where you can now build your very own business, because everybody, trust me, starts from somewhere, right? Become a freelancer. So if you don't know who a freelancer is, basically a freelancer is somebody that offers a service in exchange for cash. You are being paid here to sell services. That's a freelancer. You don't need any complicated company registrations, and all of those things. No. You are a freelancer, right? You heard me correctly. At this stage, I want you to pick a skill you are going to learn, because remember, trying to build a business is a whole lot of a mess. It's a whole lot of chaos here, right? So let's start bit by bit, right? Let's become freelancers. We find a service we're going to sell. We pick a service you are going to offer, right? What service are you going to offer? And finally, you pick a niche you are going to service. What caliber or type of people are you going to be selling to, right? We want to do all of those things. So frankly speaking, there are so many complex skills you have to learn before maturing to a level where you can run your own business. There are so many things you have to do, right? You need to learn how to sell. You need to learn organizational structures. You need to learn how to find A-player talents who you're going to hire, and so many other things you need to learn if at all you're going to run a complete organization, right? Hence, being a freelancer, aka selling services in exchange for instant cash, will teach you some skills that will prepare you for your entrepreneurial journey, right? So I don't want you to remain a freelancer forever. I want you to start as a freelancer so you can learn skills necessary for you to run an organization, for you to run an empire, right? So this is just like a stepping stone. Okay, perfect. Learn some skills, learn some marketing, learn some sales, learn how to build websites, learn a few skills. Try to sell those skills at individual level, at solopreneur level, right? Remember, here you're just a solopreneur. You're not an enterprise, right? You are a one-man business owner. Sell whatever service you want to sell. Let's see, the outcomes you can command, right? At this point, you are what we call a solopreneur, not an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is an enterprise. You're not running an enterprise here. You are running a one-man business for a start, right? Okay, so you find clients yourself, you service the clients yourself, and basically you do all things by yourself, right? You can start freelancing with literally only your phone or laptop and some internet connection. Frankly speaking, that's your only cost to this. And trust me, if you're watching me right now, you're watching this video on YouTube, or you're watching it from wherever you're watching it from, you can become a freelancer. And I'm going to prove it to you shortly, right? So, but if you wanted to run an accessory store, remember, I know some of you want to run a physical business, accessory store, order stuff from China and all that, and you want, to order stuff from China, you probably need like $1,000 for your goods, a few bucks to rent a store, and some other upfront capital, which I believe most of you guys don't have, right? So, Wallace, as a freelancer, you can start today with the same device you are using to watch me right now, which is pretty cool, right? Like, if you can just get a device you're using to watch me right now and start a solopreneur kind of business, like, cool, let's get a bit of some money in first. So all it takes is picking a service you are going to sell, right? So let's learn to sell something. What are you going to sell from the very beginning, right? So send a few outreaches. So this is how you're going to get clients. How you're going to get clients is you are going to be reaching out to these clients. So you can either cold email them or cold call them, right? You're going to be reaching out to people who completely do not know you, trying to sell them your services, right? So deliver on your promises and continue the pattern until you get to a good level, of running a complete organization, right? So here I want you to sell a few services, just one service, right? Sell a service, make some money, prove to yourself and to the universe that you are worthy running an organization, you are worthy running an empire, right? So this is exactly how you're going to be proving to yourself here if you're ready to run a business. So let me give you an example today. You can choose to start, you can choose to start selling websites to businesses without websites and charge them for the service, right? So let's say, for example, the service you've picked is website development. You can go out there and find hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses that don't have websites. Talk to them, get in touch with them, sell them your web development services, let them pay you money, build them with a website, and you're good to go, right? So if you're panicking right now, you don't know how you are going to deliver the service. Okay, let's say they pay me money. How am I going to deliver this service? How am I going to build them a website? Don't worry. That is the reason as to why I'm actually teaching you this today. All it takes is just identifying businesses with no websites or poor websites. So here you want to find businesses who completely don't have a website, or businesses who have very poor websites. Then what you do is that you send them a cold email, or you call them directly and offer them your service, which is web development, I'm assuming in this instance, right? You don't even have to worry about service fulfillment, because with the use of AI, artificial intelligence, you can build them a stunning website that will wow them, right? Just with the use of AI, right? So that is exactly what we call leverage. So basically here, leverage is just maximum results, with minimum efforts, right? So, or if you don't want to sell websites, there are a ton of other services you can sell to business owners, right? And I'm going to walk you through all of those services, right? So just from the top of my head here, I can think of, for example, AI automations. You can sell AI automation services to businesses, Zapier automations, marketing services, lead generation services, email marketing services, social media marketing, content creation, copywriting, high ticket sales, appointment setting services. All of these are services that you can literally sell to businesses today, right? So businesses want to make more money, hence you can help them set qualified appointments with potential clients and get paid for it, right? So let's say, for example, here there is a company that needs more contracts, more deals, and you find them qualified people that can pay them money for their contracts. Trust me, these businesses are willing to give you a portion of the money, right? Or if you're good at high ticket sales, right? You know how to sell high price products. And don't actually bash yourself if you are not really good at any of these skills, because trust me, these are skills that you can learn, right? If you're good at high ticket sales, or if you're not good at high ticket sales, you can hop on advisory meetings with potential clients and close deals. And trust me, businesses are willing to pay you money per deal that you close, right? So maybe you are more of a content person. Businesses are looking for great content experts to pay good money, right? So you can easily find businesses, companies that are looking for content creators, people that are going to be creating them amazing content that's going to drive traffic to their pages, as well as convert into clients. They're willing to give you a portion of the money, if you can help them create better, high converting content that leads into sales, right? Or maybe you're obsessed with AI lately. Perfect. You can automate some business systems and help business owners increase productivity. If this is you, trust me, there are businesses that want to automate so many of their systems, and you can sell these services to them to help them increase their productivity. All these, trust me, are services that are valuable right now in 2026 that businesses are willing to pay for, right? So now, these are exact services that I'm going to be selling myself to get to $10,000 a month before the end of 2026. $10,000, that is my goal. So for you, your goal could be $1,000, just $1,000, right? So if I can be a contributor of you achieving success, or of you hitting your goal with these videos I'm creating, trust me, I'm happy, I'm excited, because I know I'm impacting, right? Look at this for once and think for yourself. think critically here. I want you to think critically here. If you owned a business and a young guy came to you with a social media proposal trying to boost your online presence to reach more potential clients, would you agree? A person comes to you with social media content creation expertise and they show you with evidence they can help boost your online presence and help bring more clients to your company. Would you say yes? Would you pay for such a service? Right? So it's up to you to answer. Isn't that a service you could literally pay for? Right? Is it something you could literally pay for? If someone wanted to sell you AI automation robots that quickly respond to your customers 24/7, isn't that a service you could pay for? Right? Let's say, for example, you were losing so many clients because you don't have staff members that are 24/7 responding to clients, and you implemented an AI robot that is there for your clients 24/7, no sleep. Is this a service you could frankly pay for? Let me know. Right? So if someone wanted to build you a stunning high converting website that gets potential clients in the pipeline, isn't that a service you could pay for? Someone comes to you, offers to help boost your company brand, company visibility, and help you build a website with a pipeline that gets you traffic and potential clients. Is this a service you could pay for? Right? So think about it and let me know. Right? So yes, I'm assuming if you're a smart entrepreneur, smart business person, all of these are services you could pay for. And guess what? If you are somebody who could pay for any of these services, trust me, there are business owners out there just like you thought, the becoming you things, are willing to pay for all of these services. If you want, go ahead right now, search on YouTube, look at the number of people that are teaching all of these skills and look at the viewership. It's literally insane. That alone should tell you how on demand these skills are, how on demand freelancing is, how on demand services are, particularly for businesses, right? So there are so many business owners that are looking for someone to offer them these services. So many. If you want, go ahead and do your own survey, right? Go and look at businesses out there. Look at how many businesses are looking for these services and how much of a shortfall of talent expert that we are lacking on the market. And frankly speaking, you must act with agency here. I want you to act with agency. I don't want you to relax, think you can do it maybe 3 years later, 5 years later. Trust me, life is transitioning, technology is transitioning, and now is the best time to implement all of these things, because you aren't the only one learning these skills. And trust me, the more industry saturate, the harder it is to get in, the greater the barrier to entry, right? So trust me, come 3 to 10 years from now, things will change, trends will change, and what businesses will be paying for will change, right? So it's up to you to pick whatever you want. So all these opportunities we have will no longer be in existence. In the same way, there is no one right now who does door-to-door business. Maybe quite a few because of the existence of social media. Right now, there are people who are losing certain jobs, certain opportunities because of the existence of artificial intelligence. Life is changing, technology is changing, and the opportunities that present themselves today may not be the exact opportunities that will be available tomorrow. So this is the only opportunity today, right this moment, is the opportunity you have to take advantage of today's opportunities, right? So this is the chance, this is the opportunity for you, right? And AI, to be honest, learn these skills before they are saturated and before markets come down crashing, because there are two things involved here. Markets can saturate, meaning markets can have a lot of people offering these services, which will decrease the value of these services, or markets can come down crumbling, crashing. Just like the job market crashed during the pandemic of the COVID-19, people were, squeezed to work online, right? So now people started taking online remote work, seriously, right? So that is the impact of certain things if at all you don't take them seriously. So don't wait for a crisis to take action. Here you don't want to wait for a crisis to take action if at all you are a smart solopreneur. Take action right now while you have the opportunity, because this is the very best time to take action. And the best part, I have an opportunity for you this very minute. I'm going to be picking only three ambitious people that want to start selling services. If you don't want to start selling services, I want you, but I don't want everybody watching this video. I want only 3 smart solopreneurs, right? So I will dash you my entire system that I'm spending sleepless nights to perfect, in the pursuit of trying to get to $10,000 a month as a solopreneur. Right? I'm trying to get to $10,000 per month as a solopreneur, and whatever I'm doing, every system I'm implementing, everything I'm doing right now. This is 23:47 p.m. me recording this video. Everything I'm doing right now, I am going to be giving you, so you can run this alongside me, right? So now everything, right, I'm handing it over to you. I'm handing literally everything over to you, right? So be the first to click the link in the description below to grab the offer. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video, just down below. Just now, go to the description, and all that said, I'm going to see you on the other side. This is your boy Entrepreneur Closer. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know the 3 takeaways. Ask me any question down below. Let me know what video I should be creating next for you, and also don't forget to subscribe and to like this video if at all I gave you value. Dislike if at all this video was just a complete piece of nonsense, right? So with all that said, go to the description of this video, click on that link, and I'm gonna see you on the other side. Mind you, this is an opportunity for only 3 people. Peace out.